Hello, friend. We're starting over here at this side of the base. Because I've got special plans for today involving that building. Built this a while back, and I have had an intended use for it. Oh, I guess it's been too long. Never mind, we're going home. Ow. Pesky birds. Oop. You know, I was trying to be in a place that was cool for our opening, because I don't really show off that part of the base all that often. Because lately we've just been working on the beach, and it looks awesome. Look at that. With it extended over there. We can't quite see the opposite side. We can't see the other palm tree we made. We're going to do more of that eventually, but if you look at my inventory, I've got some weird stuff in it today. Here's leftovers from the trees. I'll just put all away that stuff. We've got a whole bunch of random bric-a-brac here, but most of it is going to be going inside that building. Let's get our rockets. We haven't done too much of the terraforming over to here because I haven't quite gotten it ready, so I don't want to, have it connected to the paths. But, oh, hello. How are you today? Oh, they're gone. Bye-bye. Unfortunately, no, this is a private server. I apologize. Every time. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So it's 1, 2, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So right across here. Perfect. Let's see here. It's 3 blocks out. Ooh, this is nerve-wracking. Just doing it over this big old hole like this. I know I've got wings on. I've cleared this out because I've got a really interesting plan for it. I don't know if you've seen the season 10 of Hermitcraft for Pearlescent Moon. She had this cool Mace Arena, and I want to expand on that concept some. I really liked how it was executed, and I want to see if there's more minigame that we can get out of that. So I'm going to focus on using blue warped nylium stuff to grow up from the bottom and red crimson vines to grow down from the top, combined with some honey blocks that I'm going to put in the wall. You know, just some decorations. I gotta have platforms. I got a lot of space, so I'm not too concerned about that. Let's see. Then I want to take out the center here. Gonna use some of these. It's quite dark in here. Do I have a redstone? Yes, I have a redstone. What can I make? What can I make? Jungle box, crafting table, redstone block. Let's get these lights on. You can almost get a rhythm to it. There we go. Put that away for now. So now, in the very center, we've got a platform here that we can, fall around. I think I'm going to make these pathways just a smidge wider with the dark prismarine. All right. Now, we need to go up. We're going to use crimson nylium to make our ceiling. So we need to go all the way up to the top. I'm either going to run out or we're going to get there. Oop, looks like I ran out of space. It's going to be very dark up here at first. You know, this would be a really good task for a happy guest, I think. The door's a little big, or a little small for it, but I think should be able to get one through there. Let's go get our guy. This is PD pajamas, but you can very clearly see he's not wearing any of his pajamas. It's because they don't fit him right. So don't make fun of him. Ow. Here we go. Hello? Okay. Good to know. We're one block short. Whoa! Whoa! We'll just put that back later. It's quite dark in here. Let's put a torch in our offhand. Oh yes, I see this is going to be much easier this way. Oh, it just looks like netherrack on the bottom? Ugh, okay. That's okay. I'll just texture it or something. I do want this, I think just one thick. I only need the illusion of depth coming from the upside down trees I plan on building up here. Ow. I don't know if I have enough, but considering it's just, oh no. He did say bruh and then just left. It was very funny. Later. All right, and yeah, that's about all I've got. Interesting. Well, let's leave Petey in here and go get some netherrack then. Whoa. Forgot about the jump boost beacon I put in there. Feels weird. Let's see. Netherrack. Tons of this stuff. Don't think I'm going to use the dark prismarine nearly as much as I thought I did, so let's put some of this back. Fill that up there. Get some of this other stuff just out of the inventory. All right. We'll start there, and if we need more, we need more. All right. Take a quick little nap. E. Let's see here. Get some food real quick. Get ourselves off over here quickly. Let's see. Can I get a spare hand? Or are you going to get him close enough? There we go. And it just turned to netherrack anyway, so awesome. I used up all my warp nylium and just sort of turned it into netherrack. Incredible. Yeah, motion sick on a gas. Let's take the boots off. This can be incredibly confusing. It's way better than scaffolding up here, though. Come on. Oh my gosh. The turn radius on this thing is abysmal. There we go. Jeez. And the worst part is this isn't even the only upside down platform I'm gonna do. Ow. So we're running out of space. Ah, these little spots, these little pockets, obnoxious. All right. Oh, there's some pretty large portions I haven't gotten to yet. Okay. Thought we were getting close to done. Where'd those go? All right. Okay. There we go. All right. Up next, I want to sort of form a mound in the center so it's got like a little bit of depth to it. I really don't want this to be more than 1 or 2 thick because we're going to be doing some extra like floaty islands. This shape can be kind of random. I just wanted to go across most of the ceiling here in the center. Let's just sort of get a rough outline. I don't need to get all of the blocks in place just yet. It does just sort of blend in, huh? Quite dark. But yeah, that works. So let's get placing with the extra blocks. Oop. I'm going to die to blocks from my own ceiling because I decided to do this upside down. And that's it for my nether rack. Okay. I got so much. That's like 8 stacks of nether rack. Jeez. And I've still got to fill in this section. Oh no! Did not mean to do that, Beatty. Very sorry. We'll get some more netherrack. Nice. And then I almost immediately started suffocating. Right back to it. Boots gotta come off. Boots gotta come off. Holy moly. Got a data pack on the server that makes it to where ghasts are faster if you have soul speed. It's terrible for building, but great for moving mobs. Ooh, I should get some shroom lights. Should have thought about that. I believe I've got some, but not a lot after I went and lit up the whole island. Meh. This is an awesome stream. Super great content. I love smashing my face into ceilings. You know what's really gonna suck is building upside down trees that look cool. All right. Up next, I've got these 4 segments, and I think I want over this one and that one, sort of diagonal from each other. I want 2 platforms that have trees growing downwards, and on the bottom, I'm going to have them in the opposite diagonals, so they're growing upwards. And the goal is to be able to sort of catch yourself on the vines or on the like the twisting vines or the crimson vines, whichever one you hit on the way up or down. And oh boy, it's dark up there. So let's see if we're gonna do it in there and there. Let's head to. I think a good place for them is right here-ish. Hmm. Oop, too high. Let's see. This should be right about the center there. Yeah. Puts me right here. So I don't want it to be any further out. I think what I'll do is I'll make like a segment that sort of fits in, but is the opposite curve shape. So like if that's the central block, sorry bud, see you later. How's that look? Okay. This is going to be inside of something. I just want to have a light. It's really dark here. Let's see. Because this is going to go pretty much straight up to the ceiling. I don't want anything to spawn inside of here, especially seeing how I could be using it for other stuff. Edie keeps coming over to say hi. He's such a sweetie. And I'm out again. Gosh dang it. Hmm. Uh, my microphone cut off during this stream. I don't know why, it was just my microphone. I could hear and speak with Cookie, no problem. Unfortunately, that means the next part is going to be sped up as fast as I can make it go. I'll come back when the actual microphone starts working again. Let's see, more of this. Yeah, there we go. Let's put a torch here. Mm-hmm. Check some light levels. Should be good. And then it just comes to be about, getting the warped nylium all over the place. So I guess I gotta go grab a bunch of bone meal. Luckily, I don't need any more netherrack, except for maybe to fill these holes in, but I think I'm just going to cover those with cyan carpet. Same for the outer rim there. It seems to be so dark without them. And I want to remove those and get, like trees with shroom lights in. So let's go get some bone meal. Ow. Well, at least we're close. Headed into the iron farm. Let's see. How backed up are we? Still not certain what this bamboo is from. There we go. That's not bad. Perfect. Trying to get all this grown up. I wish it grew faster. I was just complaining about this, but I think my mic might have been off. Come on, keep going. There we go. Eventually, we'll get all this stuff nyliumed. One of the things that's a little disappointing about this design and made me consider putting this off was that I'm not going to be able to get the, this kind of flora and fauna that normally exists like this up there because it's all dangling. These don't place on the bottom. I might be able to get away with placing hanging roots on them to sort of take their place, but it's not going to be the same. Luckily, the creeping vines do, grow downwards. Right. Looks good there, and looks good there. Good, nice. Now he's got to get it up on top. So do. Right, just over there. And much like that one over there, we're going to put in a skinny little, scaffolding beam. Do I have any more on me? I think I had some more in one of my crates. Yeah, there they are. Go. Snip that corner. All right. Next, we want the bulbs. Actually, let's get the prismarine in. And then, did I do the 5 on the... Okay, 5 was on the top of that one, so I would put it on the bottom of this one. Let's see... Sure. Apple. Not where I meant to place it. Let's see. This is this way worse than before, all because I don't have my silly happy guest. Let's go get him. Oh, no. Actually, hold on. Uh-oh. Just gonna barely run out of them, it looks like. Dang. Let's see. I think I'm just gonna finish getting these turned on, and then I'll be done for the night. I want to annihilate that platform too. Hey, buddy. Let's see. Pull this all the way around. Really glad I went and stopped by to pick up all this bone meal. Sure does seem to be using a lot. Nope. All right. That's quite a bit. So we got this lower segment started. We got this top segment almost entirely done. We just need to finish these trees up here. We ran out of copper bars right at the last second. And I think that's all I really have in me today. We did a lot of progress. I will see you on the next stream. And I guess we'll see Petey Pajamas too. All right. Thanks for stopping in.